All right, I found 7 hot entry-level work-from-home jobs in 2024, and we're going to talk about how you can land them, how much they pay. I'm going to be giving you exact examples of actual job postings that you can apply for, and tips on how you can be successful in landing the job. So if you appreciate me doing this type of video, let me know by gently tapping that like button. And let's jump into it with number 1 on the list, which is going to be a creator coordinator. And this is somebody who's responsible for managing and expanding the network of creators, right? So you're going to be fostering relationships, aligning them with brand values and client goals. And in this position, you make about $49,000 to $78,000 a year, so not bad. And one company you could apply for would be the Clementine Group. So that's clementinegroup.co. And this is basically a creator-based agency, and they work with a bunch of different creators, and they're remote-based but operate in Southern California. Now, they have innovated quite a bit. They created a proprietary platform, Clem, and they are currently hiring for this position. So you can kind of see an overview and the responsibilities. You can pause the video and check it out if you'd like. And the qualifications, you just have to be 18 years old, and then a bunch of stuff that you can just say that you're good at, and there's like no real way of proving that you're good at one way or another. Basically nothing concrete, right? Nothing where it's like you have to have a college degree or you have to have 3 years of experience or anything like that. So you can just apply for it, right? It's just easy to apply. And the way you'd apply for this is you'd go to the website, go to the top right, click on careers, then you'll be redirected to this weird looking page where it says job openings. You can click job openings. Then at the bottom of the page, you'll see a little snippet that says all jobs. You can just go ahead and click that. Or if you see the creative coordinator position in those top 3 that they show, you can click that as well. Then you'll need to manually fill out all the important information here, plus points if you submit an introduction video of yourself. And pro tip, if they ask you to submit an introduction video and they say it's voluntary, it's actually probably not voluntary. So just go ahead and submit it. Some other career paths that you might end up going down if you go down this one at first, get your first entry-level job, would be influencer marketing manager. They make about $67,000 to $118,000 a year. Brand partnerships coordinators make about $58,000 to $96,000 a year. And then director of brand partnerships make about $134,000 to $245,000 a year. So really good money there. Now, this, of course, is a type of digital marketing, and one way you can learn more about digital marketing is by taking the free training from the Digital Career Blueprint, which I'll put down in the description and the pinned comment below. This is the company that has helped a bunch of people that I've interviewed on this channel get jobs in digital marketing. Didn't require a college degree or any previous experience for most of them. And so, yeah, definitely check that out. Next is going to be a creative talent sourcer or headhunter for YouTube channels. So there's a lot of different talent sourcing type jobs. YouTube is getting more and more popular. There's lots of YouTubers out there that are making $1 million a year, $10 million a year, even $100 million a year. And so of course they're going to be hiring people, and they need to find people to find that talent for them. So that is where you see the creative talent sourcers. And the average hourly salary for a talent sourcer is $27 an hour, according to ZipRecruiter. And talent sourcers in general make about $76,000 to $138,000 a year, according to Glassdoor. Now, there are specific types of talent sourcing. For instance, nowcreatives.com pays about $250 to $1,000 per role you're able to successfully refer. And the founder of this company, Oliver Giplin, specializes in YouTube production and consulting. And he basically helps creators and businesses optimize their content. So they clearly need a lot of talent, both for their own company as well as placing people into their clients' companies. And they are actually hiring for this position right now. So you can see the job description right here. The best candidate will be great at internet research, thinking creatively, and having a good sense of the YouTuber creator community. So basically, you need to be familiar with YouTube, so probably watch a lot of YouTube content. You need to be creative, and you need to be good at searching the internet. So pretty easy stuff. And some of the roles that they focus on sourcing over the next year is illustrator / animator, scriptwriter, voiceover artist, video editor, project manager, finding specific consultants, and then finding influencers to sponsor. Now, some courses that you could take to make yourself kind of stand out a little bit would be online courses in talent sourcing and recruitment on Coursera, LinkedIn Learning, etc. Any type of course that would involve doing searches on the internet, and then any type of course that would showcase your creative ability. So yeah, another really good one. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 9 out of 10 opportunity score. All right, let's take a step back and go for one that's probably a little more common and well-known. I'm just gonna go over this one really quickly. It's gonna be a customer care representative. So this one, of course, everybody knows about it. Probably not the sexiest one on the list. But with that being said, it's super easy to land an entry-level work-from-home job with this. And it does pay about $36,000 to $49,000 a year. So it does pay the bills. And especially if you're going to go travel, maybe like travel across the US, you live in a cheaper place. You know, if it's a fully remote job, you could even travel outside of the US. You'd be living like a king on this salary. So you could work literally the same hours just in like South America, Central America, whatever, and live like a king on this salary. So I get it. Not the best one on the list. Like probably not everyone wants to do this for very long, but it's a pretty good one to start off with. And Amazon is actually hiring for this job right now, and that's why I included it in this video. And they're looking for people that can work fully remote. They can work about 30 to 39 hours per week. They can manage both inbound and outbound calls, and they take a hands-on approach to resolving every issue, owning it from start to finish, and partnering with pharmacists and pharmacy staff if clinical advisement is necessary. So the basic qualifications they have are just a high school diploma or the equivalent of a high school diploma, which would be a GED, 6 months of professional experience working with computer and web-based tools. You could basically say any experience in the world, you could spin it to be like that. And then experience multitasking with phone and computer skills. Again, just about any job in the world would be like that. And then ability to change your schedule frequently with about 2 weeks advance notice. Okay, so it is kind of a flexible schedule. Then they have preferred qualifications here, which preferred qualifications you should basically always ignore. And yeah, the way that you would find this is you'd go to Amazon, go to the very bottom, look at the bottom left. At the top, you'll see careers. You want to go ahead and click on that. You'll be taken to this page. Then you'll have the option to filter remote jobs immediately simply by putting in the keyword search box remote. Then you can look at all the available jobs and you'll see that a customer care representative job is available. And this particular one is a remote customer care job for Amazon Pharmacy. Amazon making those big moves trying to get into the pharmacy world. Good job! And Amazon does have pretty good benefits. It's a big company to work for. It looks really good on your resume. There's a lot of good things to say about working for Amazon. So this one could be really good. Definitely check it out. I'll go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10 opportunity score. Next is going to be another relatively common job, but it's still pretty good, relatively easy to get, and that's going to be a collections specialist. Okay, so this is basically where you're finding people that have debt or overdue payments, etc., and you're attempting to collect that debt, right? You're attempting to help the company get paid the money that they're owed. And collection specialists make about $41,000 to $59,000 a year, so that definitely pays the bills. And a few certifications that would probably help you land this job would be the PCS or Professional Collection Specialist certification from ACA International. You could also complete online courses on negotiation techniques and communication skills offered by Coursera, Udemy, etc. You can also familiarize yourself with relevant software and tools by completing the Microsoft Office Specialist certification. And then you could also study the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act or FDCPA to ensure compliance with federal regulations. And some other career paths you might end up going into if you decided to go into this career path would be accounts receivable. They make about $46,000 to $66,000 a year. Collection managers make about $65,000 to $104,000 a year, and credit analysts make about $71,000 to $120,000 a year. So these are all in that same industry and have similar skill sets. Here's some opportunities. I'll put them up on the screen for you. You can check them out. So yeah, overall, pretty solid one. Again, probably not something you want to do for the rest of your life, but there is a pretty good career path you can move into. I'm going to go ahead and give this one an 8 out of 10 opportunity score. Next is going to be a digital coordinator. And this is somebody who manages and updates digital content, coordinates digital projects, and supports various online initiatives and maintains and enhances an organization's digital presence. And digital coordinators make about $44,000 to $65,000 a year. Now, another thing this might be referred to is a digital marketing coordinator. And again, digital marketing guys, check the link in the description in the pinned comment below for some amazing free training. That company's helped so many people land digital marketing jobs. But yeah, there's a lot of career paths that are kind of similar to this. Digital marketing coordinators make really good money, of course, but also email marketing specialists make about $53,000 to $84,000. Digital strategists make about $97,000 to $168,000, and creative directors make about $103,000 to $193,000. So yeah, pretty good stuff. Here's some opportunities. I'll put them up on the screen. You can check them out. And by the way, if you want to get more into like creating content, maybe you even want to create content yourself, I actually do have a free training on exactly how I grew this YouTube channel to 6 figures per month. And that's going to be Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. You can check it out by clicking the link in the description and the pinned comment below. Additionally, I do coach a few people per month on how they can start their own successful YouTube channels as well. And I'll put that down in the description and the pinned comment below too. But yeah, I like this one. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10 opportunity score. Next is going to be a product test coordinator. And this professional is basically responsible for running product testing campaigns. And this goes all the way from recruiting testers to analyzing results. And product test coordinators fine-tune products by gathering feedback from real users and making necessary adjustments. And product test coordinators make about $59,000 to $99,000 a year. Now, some similar careers to this would be product testing specialists. They make about $51,000 to $87,000 a year. User experience researchers, they make about $97,000 to $166,000 a year. And then product marketing managers make about $134,000 to $209,000 a year. So these are some paths that you might end up going into from this position just because they have similar skill sets. sets. And some courses or training that might help you with this if you are worried that you don't have enough experience would be the Fundamentals of Project Management course on Coursera. You could also become a certified product tester on the International Software Testing Qualifications Board, or ISTQB. You could also look into consumer behavior psychology courses from edX to learn how to analyze customer preferences and make data-driven decisions. And you can develop your project management, collaboration, and communication skills through Udemy and LinkedIn learning platforms. Okay, those are some options that can help you build your portfolio. You probably don't even need to do all those. Here's an opportunity. I'll put it up on the screen. You can check it out if you'd like. And yeah, I'll go ahead and give this one an 8 out of 10 opportunity score. Next is going to be a sales development representative. Always love sales job. Check out the tech sales free training down in the description in the pinned comment below if you want to land your first sales job. I always say everyone should do at least one sales job in their life, and this is my #1 favorite sales job for beginners. So definitely check that out. Now, one thing I like about this is it's not, high pressure sales where you're just trying to get someone to buy something they don't need. It's more about getting to know people, building relationships, and figuring out how your product or service is going to help them. And that's what you tend to get when it comes to high ticket sales. And so they focus more on just building relationships with the companies and then helping them reach their goals. And sales development representatives make about $63,000 to $99,000 a year. Now, some good training for this would, of course, be Course Careers. I'll put that down in the description in the pinned comment below. Also, HubSpot inbound sales certification, LinkedIn Learning sales prospecting course, pretty good stuff. Some career paths you might end up going into would be account executive. They make about $102,000 to $181,000 a year. Strategic account managers make about $143,000 to $244,000 a year. And then director of sales development make about $150,000 to $270,000 a year, which is really good money. But yeah, SDRs, entry-level job, they make $63,000 to $99,000. That's nuts. Overall, love SDR. Here's an opportunity. I'll put it up on the screen. You can check it out. I'm giving this one a 9.5 out of 10 opportunity score. All right, so I did a video called 7 remote jobs that are always hiring. Did extremely well, got over 1 million views. Still awesome to this day. Some of my best jobs I did in that video. You can check that out by clicking right here.